Right, we'll come back to you, Professor Killer. Well, I would like to ask you.
Killer is wrong.
Okay.
They have created themselves into a gang of so-called activists who don't see the facts as they are. How, if you look at the country, PDP is not in power at the national, but we have governors at subnational levels. There is not a single governor of PDP, I challenge you, that is not delivering on the type of thing that can make you proud of them. Is it the guy in Akwa Ibom? Is it the man in Enugu? That man in Enugu is a genius. Is it the guy in Oyo, Seyi Makinde, and what he's doing there? Is it even the guy in Zamfara? Is it the one in Adamawa, where you will go there and see that there is a massive transformation of the place in terms of infrastructure? Show me one that is not doing well. Even the one in Oshun, yes, he dances, but I have visited there many times. He has succeeded in creating a movement in Oshun for the first time that unites the people. Never mind the activities of those who are trying to take power. It's their right to do. But the point is that if they are good at that level, then you have to then say, there is a culture in the PDP. The first is that we were the ones that gave out the first universal basic education system in this country, still working. We were the ones that gave universal health. Every ward has it. We still working. We were the ones that kept the currency of this country at 200 naira to 1, still working. Why? Because when you devalue the currency like our rivals have done, you actually devalue everybody into poverty. We were the ones that ensured that there was a strategic grain reserve in this country to manage it. So what I'm saying is that
PDP of yesterday is different from the PDP of today.
You miss the point. No, you miss the point. You expect that a political party that is alive and vegetating, are you going to dare compare it to our rivals that you don't even think they exist as a party? Do you think Nasir El-Rufai is that kind of lily-livered guy that will just come and say they have lost their ideology and start jumping out? The fact that they are not talking, maybe because they are cowed, they are scared, or they are over-influenced, or they are bribed, does not mean that we politicians don't hear from our friends on their side. We are the only political party in Nigeria that has been around sticking with his ideology, maintaining his name, representing his symbol. In an election, you don't build a political party, contrary to what Killer is saying, around an individual. There is an excessive imagination of a messiah that does not exist anywhere. Killer and Co. were the ones that tried to messiah Nigeria around Buhari. They're the ones complaining the most. They were the ones that tried to messiah around Bola Tinubu. They're the ones complaining the most. They were the ones that tried to messiah around Peter Obi. All you need to do is try to listen to him consistently. And you're going to wonder that what's going on here. So I said to him very pointedly, never mind the dangerous misnarrative. Watch the PDP. Okay. We will produce a candidate. We will campaign for him. We will run very hard and we'll leave the electorate to take their decision. But whatever decision the electorate take, they will have to live with it.
All right, Mr. Showunmi, you were at the initial meeting.
Yes, I'm always at the meeting.
And Hamzat Al-Mustafa visited the SDP secretariat to hold talks with the party chairman. We have seen the two men move to the SDP, and there are indications that you will also move.
Me? You joke too much. Look, on earth, I am more interested in stability. If I'm not doing PDP, I'm going to be doing APC. Clear. Reason being, at least I can say whatever you say about him in government. At least I tried Bola Tinubu and somebody like Muhammadu Buhari. They had the courage or conviction of staying with their ideology over the years, even when they were losing. I'm not going to join a bunch of people who every time they lose, they need another platform. And I don't trust the fact that when they even get to that other platform, they may still come short. With all of our best intention, Awolowo did not win a presidential election in this country. Did that deprive him from being a progressive? Did he get up the next day in the morning and say he's going to join MPN? People must understand. For us to be able to build sustainable development, even for the economy, you need sustainable ideologies of political party. The Democratic Party in America is 190-something years old. The Communist Party in China is 104 years old. What's wrong with this man? You need to build to last.
Mr. Showunmi, my worry is you just you just talked about people need to stay with their convictions and you don't believe in moving around. You talked about El-Rufai. And he's one of the key leaders, promoters of the coalition.
With due respect, Nasiru is the bravest of them all.
People say only complaints when
forget about that.
His bread is not butter.
What people say is irrelevant. He is the bravest of them all. At least he had the capacity to say, okay, I'm not being treated well. When the shoe was on the other leg, and people perceived that President Tinubu was not being treated well by the Buhari government, at least Nasiru had the discipline and the sense to go to the then president to say, no, we can't treat him like this. And I can tell you because I'm an insider and I know, the then President Muhammadu Buhari then dispatched the Vice President of Shibaju and Nasiru to go and plead with President Bola Tinubu in London, who has pleaded with Nasiru. And if he says he's out, he has gone through the process of saying, I'll check with this, I'll check with this, I'll check with this. And he has said, I am out. That is his right.
All right. Professor Kila,